Good morning, y'all. Super thankful. Get to live another day, experience life again, make music today. Super grateful. Today, I kind of just wanted to talk about being an artist, especially like nowadays in the big 26. Like, what goes on in my head being a young artist, I feel like a young independent artist as of right now. I feel like a lot of people get caught up in the independent side. It's like, oh, I'm independent, so I'm only going to do this myself. I'm going to be independent. You know what I mean? Like, even though you're an independent artist, it takes a team, bro. If you're an independent artist, you're gonna need a manager. You're gonna need people who help you with your content. You're gonna need a bunch of different supporting systems around you because if you are trying to be your producer, your engineer, your post production, your your social media manager, your content creator, you're gonna get super caught up. And then on top of that, if you're trying to manage that plus the business side of things and learning how to market and learning how to distribute all your music, it's gonna get way too much and you're gonna get burnt out so fast. It's right now it's really only me and my manager. I don't have content creation. I don't have a content manager or a social media manager because I like to do social media myself. So I have somebody that takes care of my business side and I take care of the art that I want to put out there, which kind of is like a perfect segue to my next topic about you need to separate your art from your business. This is coming from like personal experience about being somebody who jumps around to different genres or jumps around to different styles all the time. One day I'll want to make music that I usually make, like my main stuff. And then the next day I might want to make a punk rock song. And then the day after that I might want to make a reggae song. And then the day after that I might want to make a super hyperpop EDM song. And like that's amazing. You should make those songs, but also make those songs with the understanding that if it's not aligning with your brand, it's probably not going to be released, like, or it shouldn't be released. And there's a lot of times where I've had talks with my manager, which if y'all didn't know is my dad. Um, and he's a very business savvy dude. So he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the business side of it. And like me and him get into arguments all the time. Like, well, I love this song, so I want to put it out there because I feel like everybody should hear it. When sometimes that just isn't the case. You're not gonna get the chance for people to hear it if you don't go in it with that business mindset. So, as the artist, do the art. The art is your thing to do. You do the art, but leave the business thing to the business people. That's why I'm saying, in my opinion, personally, I feel like you should have a team of people that help you figure out how to manage everything. You don't need to hire somebody to be a manager. You can look for somebody who's in the industry and take advice from them. Don't need to hire them to be like, "Oh, can I pay you or can you work for me?" No. You just got to take in as much knowledge as you can, learn and apply it. Just don't get burnt out from it. Another big thing that I feel like a lot of people don't address in terms of like being a young artist is the amount of time you have to put into finding yourself. And that sounds so cheesy and corny, but it's like the most realest shit ever. Like if you don't know who you are, even as a person, you're not going to be able to become a huge artist because you can only fake a facade for so long. You can only put up a facade for so long. A lot of people try to put on a front that, oh, I'm rich and I do this and I have this much money and I'm gonna flex cash, even though they don't have it. That's not sustainable. If you're unknown and you're flexing racks of cash, you're either trapping, working the job, or it's fake money. That's just the realness of it. So yeah, I feel like being authentically yourself is a big thing. But like people, especially artists who are coming up, are like, oh my gosh, net spend, like glazing, glazing crazy, like on people's dicks. That's just like, I feel like you can't really have that mindset. Everybody's the same. Everybody's the same. And I feel like people who are at that level who are like huge, they will respect you more if you treat them like a regular person. Because nobody wants somebody around them who's like, oh my God, it's da, 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 da. Oh my God, it's this person. Oh my God. Because then it feels like you're just around them for the clout. Like you're literally being a clout chaser when you do that. As a music artist, you need to be yourself, and that should be your brand. Find yourself, and that will show you what your brand is and what your image is. Another perfect segue into the next topic, content creation. If you are a music artist and you're only posting on SoundCloud, and then on your story every week you post new song just dropped with a SoundCloud link, nobody's listening to that shit, bro. Nobody's gonna fuck with you. Nobody's gonna think, oh, cool. Wait, he posted on his story? Oh my God, I'm gonna go and listen. Oh my God, I'm gonna send this to 1,000 people. Nobody's doing that shit, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. But like, you gotta be heavily on your content creation shit. You can't be doing half-ass fucking shit. You can't be half-assing videos. You can't be half-assing anything. If you're trying to make it as a music artist, you cannot half-ass shit. Like, you have to put 100% of your dedication into it. If you're doing it as a hobby, that's amazing. Do the art as a hobby. But if you're really trying to make it, you can't treat it as a hobby. That's basically the video for today. Love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Crash. Crash.